So Borderlands 4 has announced its pricing structure. And it is not $80. Hooray! Which would have been a catastrophic mistake if it was. And I think Take-Two, 2K, and Gearbox putting this game out there knew that. They at least understood the market enough to know that if they came out with this game at $80, it would have tanked completely. But the controversy didn't stop with it just being, oh, it's only 70, guys, because a lot of people, including myself, are like, no, it should be a maximum $60 game. Maximum. I don't know where this whole, $70 is normalized now. It's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the only game I've ever paid $70 for. And that includes Mario Kart World because that came with my Switch too. I don't typically pay more than $60 for games. Typically, I probably will for Metroid Prime 4, but outside of that, I am very limited on what I do with that. So only the strongest of fans of a series will be potentially picking this game up at $70. But that's not even the controversy. I'm like, oh, that's $10 over what it should be. It is what it is. I'm not going to be buying it. But hey, if you care about that, have at it. The controversy came in with this other thing here. This Borderlands 4 Echo 4 bundle that is referred to as the CE or Collector's Edition. $150 for this. And we have Pirate Nation also saying Borderlands 4 Collector's Edition does not include the game. Again, $150 does not include the game. And before I even go further on this, the $69.99 price tag also does not include the DLC that is going to be available as soon as day one, where it's going to raise the price of the base game upwards of nearly $130 or more if you want everything in the game. So now we're talking nearly after tax, well over $300 for the collector's edition and the full game. And what's the collector's edition? A statue and a map, I guess. And I guess a shift code card. Great, cool. So Grum says Borderlands 4 collector's edition will not include the game. They think you're stupid. And here we have a great old tweet from Randy Pitchford. So thanks to John Carter for this. Randy Pitchford thinks you're stupid. All right, from a track record point of view, my expectation is that Epic's investment in technology will outpace Valve's substantially. When we look back at Steam in 5 or 10 years, which by the way, this is 6 years after this tweet, it may look like a dying store and other competitive stores will be the place to be. So tell me you're out of touch with the PC market without telling me you're out of touch with the PC market. To think that there'd be a competitor entering in and pushing Steam to the side. All Steam has to do to be successful is nothing. And just watch everyone else step on brakes because Steam does everything so consumer friendly for the most part. Now, I get people like, oh, GOG, you actually own the game. Steam, it's actually, you don't have the code, the key card, you have the license and all this. I get that part of it. But compared to all the other ones, the Epics, the EA, the Ubisoft, there's no competition. There's absolutely no competition. But then we get to Randy Pitchford himself. Collector's edition of Borderlands 4 available for pre-order at GameStop. It's pretty rad and will probably sell out. So grab it if you're into it. Is this Randy Pitchford? He puts the marketing pitch in Pitchford. It'll probably sell out, which I replied to. It'll probably sell out. Keep pedaling. So we have Randy Pitchford, CEO of Gearbox, saying, guys, Here, it's really rad. Get it. It'll probably sell out. It's available for pre-order. Says nothing about, oh, the game's not included with it. Says nothing about, it's not even a digital code. No, it's just no game at all. And then the best part about it is he calls it the collector's edition. And then guess who comes in to correct him? His company. Gearbox official. Because this guy was responding to Randy. He's like, wait, why doesn't it include the game? Gearbox official. The Echo 4 bundle was mislabeled as a Borderlands 4 collector's edition. This has been corrected on the website. The Borderlands 4 Echo 4 bundle features exclusive merch and a shift code you'll be able to use for golden keys day one. Well, if that isn't some confusing marketing speak, I would think you're saying it includes a code for the game. If I didn't know any better, if I had not like played Borderlands before and understood the lore of the world and wanted to get the latest one to play it with my friends, I'd be like, oh no, they said Gearbox says it comes with the code. I don't care about a disc. It comes with the code. No. Not a code for the game. A code for the shift stuff to get golden keys day one. And I had to play this because I saw this earlier, Atreus, and this is from New Blackstreet. And oh my God, the reaction when they found out that there was no game included, this was priceless.
Wow.
But you do get a digital copy.
You get a digital copy.
Because
They think, Kata's in the chat right now, I think. Kata and Atreus both thought that, hey, you don't get the disc, but at least you get the digital copy until they kept reading.
the way that tweet went looked like he's saying this doesn't include the game. But a collector's edition means I want to collect the edition.
Let me see. Because shift code for 5 golden keys. Borderlands fans know the value of shift code.
Game so simply, man, get the fuck out of here.
Everyone is Atreus right now when they find that out. Game sold 7. Look, get the fuck. He gone.
I almost forgot because I'm like, wait, shift codes sound familiar. No, that's what you use to get loot. That's what you get to get. That's what you use to get loot.
Sold separately. How much is this shit?
Game sold separate. It's $150.
This is the best reaction on YouTube for it. They're like, it's $150. You don't even get the game.
Wait.
That's
This
some
has to be a
bullshit.
mistake. This has to be a mistake.
No,
There's
it's
way.
not.
It's so bad. It's so bad that they're like, it has to be a mistake. Think about that for a second. The audacity of Gearbox to put forward this thinking that they could slide it by and people wouldn't say anything. Like, no. Hold up. What the hell?
You see it.
That's game sold separately.
This has to be a mistake. This has to be a mistake. This
No.
has to be a mistake. This has to be a mistake. They have to be lying. They have to be lying. They have to be
Game
lying. Wait.
sold separately.
They have to be lying. Hold on.
Nah,
so this
we gotta-
isn't.
We gotta get this
So-
game a moment of silence. We gotta,
What do you?
I'm telling you guys, Gearbox doing this is so beyond insane. The game being sold separately is the cheapest, most anti-consumer. Like, you thought it was anti-consumer to sell a collector's edition with a steel bookcase that has a code inside of a steel bookcase. You thought that was anti-consumer. Just wait. We keep talking about how you get less for your money. We've gotten to the point now where a company is selling a collector's edition, or at least the CEO is calling it a collector's edition, and then being corrected by his own company in a quote tweet saying, well, not actually collector's edition. We don't want to get in any legal trouble by calling it that. We're going to call it the Echo 4 bundle because Collector's edition might imply it comes with a game, and there's nothing to collect with this. It's just a statue. Could you imagine? There's going to be people, I guarantee you, and sure, you can blame it on the consumer, but how much can you blame a person for spending $150 on what looks like a collector's edition, getting home, opening the box up, putting their statue up, being like, oh, that's a cool statue. I guess that's worth like 40 or 50 bucks. That's cool. Because the book, the key codes. Okay. Wait, where's the game? Where's the game? It must be lost here. It must be a code. Maybe there's no disc. Did they put it on the back of the box? Like, wait, that's going to happen. And then Gearbox is banking on the fact that people, instead of getting mad, be like, oh, I guess this is how it is. I'll go buy the game now on top of this. And then I'm such a big Borderlands fan, like Randy Pitchford tried to set us up for, saying if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen financially, that you will spend whatever it takes to get this game. You will put all the money in there and get it. And you will buy all the DLC and you will buy all the collector's edition stuff. And you'll be over $300 into it just to be able to play this game before more DLC comes out for it. Ooh, what? I mean, if the game ends up being the greatest game of all time, which, I mean, I'm not going to hold my breath on that, but let's just play semantics here. If the game ends up being the greatest game of all time, I'd still have a hard time justifying $300 for all this. That is insanity. That is insanity. The Borderlands series reminds me of Ubisoft games in general, where it feels like those games are made to go on sale. I don't know many people that bought Borderlands at full price. I don't know many that did. I'm sure they're out there, but I never did. I do have Borderlands 1 and 2. I got them used on Xbox 360. I think I have them physically and digitally. And I think I got them both for $5 each, physically and digitally on sale. So trying to justify $70 plus tax for the vanilla copy, the base game with no DLC, where there is DLC going to be available day one for this, and Randy Pitchford trying to act like they're doing you a favor by making it cost less, and then you can spend the money later and buy more. You're not doing people any favors, Randy. No one's falling for this. This game's going to bomb so hard. It's going to. I would be shocked. I would be shocked if this thing does gangbusters. I would be absolutely shocked. The backlash that I've been seeing on it, social media about it, I mean, maybe it might be one of those games where people talk a big game and then go out and buy it anyway, like they did with the Switch 2. I don't know who those people are. But maybe that'll happen. But what I'm seeing with this is no. People already learned their lesson with the other Borderlands, and they'll wait. Let's see. Exactly, Hypno's durable. Cut content, not DLC. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Jesse the Tank. That's another one. Jesse says, I massively regret buying Tina's Tiny Wonderland. That's a great point. Where is that? There we go. I heard people, I did not play that one, but I heard people were very upset about that one. Yeah, cut content, not DLC. Good point. Jay Viper with exactly my sentiment as well. In the end, Borderland games aren't even really that fun. I mean, you could make a case for Borderlands 1 and maybe 2 that are kind of fun if you play them enough, but I never personally got really into them, so I never felt that way. But I've had plenty of people tell me that they're totally worth it and they're really good. So we'll see. But I'll leave that one there.